made these giant stairs, and the steps are giant as well. They're carved on the side of a mountain, as you can see here. They do not seem to be an amphitheater. An amphitheater is semicircular, as we know. The open amphitheaters that they had, theaters in ancient Greece, had to be circular in order for the echo of the voice of the actors that are on the stage in the center could amplify upwards. But these, as you can see, are huge stairs. So who carved out these stairs? And you'll see other images of people on the stairs there. The stairs were huge. Now, could these be people with, I don't know, our steps are about, each step is about, I have a big foot, so my foot doesn't fit properly in a step. But can you imagine if each of these steps was fitting a foot of it? The people that had these feet must have been huge giants. Now, who built these giant stairs and why? What was their purpose? What did they serve? Why did they start from the valley, climbing up towards the mountainside, carving these steps? And as you can see, they're perfect, even today after thousands of years. Okay, they're carved into the mountainside. Ollantaytambo is the city, and at the same time, the Inca archaeological site in Peru, about 72 kilometers northwest of Cusco. And here we see some of the most paradoxical megalithic constructions, these giant stairs, and we can easily characterize them as steps, that is, staircases with these huge steps, and we can reasonably wonder who were the ones who made them and why they entered the process of cutting these rocks, carving entire slopes and buildings. What we see, all these staircases, how big were those who did all this? And so if you take into account our foot on our little steps, and if their feet were that big, you could imagine how huge they were. I would imagine that they were as tall almost as half the mountain. Now, modern researchers formulate a view that with these steps, the Incas were able to manipulate the temperature at every level for agricultural reasons. That is, the highest step had a temperature around 15 degrees Celsius, while the lowest step had reached 30 degrees Celsius. Based on these temperatures, they planted the appropriate crops according to their temperature needs. However, there are many who disagree with this theory, which does not explain the ways in which these step constructions were made. How did they make them? How the Incas knew that this agricultural result would exist so that they could enter the process of constructing the theoretical steps in advance, or how or what they cultivated in steppes where there is no ideal soil. And this is from a Greek article. I doubt it. I doubt that they had what we call platforms. Okay, you can't plant on these things. These are definitely steps, because every time you have a platform, you have a retaining wall, and then you have the soil, a retaining wall and soil, retaining wall and soil. These are not planting platforms. These are definitely steps. Anyway, please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. And this is translated from a Greek article for you. Thank you. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.